Hey look, this is Pokemon Gold version, but wait a second, there's something off about it. That's because it's the Spaceworld edition. This photo needs more pixels. Ah, that's better. Time to set the clock. What time is it? I have no idea. Let's reset this. This is Professor Oak. He likes to tell you about Pokemon. This is a Pokemon. It's pretty cool. Too bad it was not featured in the rest of the game though. I never understood why they have Professor Oak explain literally everything every single time. Anytime I play these games, I always like to go with the name of the character in the manga, which is usually the name of the game. What I find fascinating about this is that when you turn on the PC here, it's a different email. It was originally supposed to be Professor Elm sending you a email saying come to his lab, he's got a Pokemon and stuff, blah blah blah, but this is a little different. When it came to the Pokegear, I think that this was one of the cooler features that we didn't get to see enough of, because it was one of those features that we have it, but it's like one of those cool things. You know when you see in Digimon that little Digi device? I don't know anything about Digimon, sorry, I've always been a Pokemon fan, but it's like, it reminds me of one of those little gadgets, and I always thought it was really neat. And this was what, the first game where you could actually set a day and night cycle in Pokemon? That always got me, especially when I was a kid. I was like, oh, this is such a neat feature. I hope they do more with this. And they did. Proud of that. It's like no matter what you tell the game is going to automatically assume you're stupid. And even if you tell it, yeah, I know how something works, it's going to be like, let me refresh your memory anyways. And it's like, chill, please. But this is what I thought was funny. It's like, wait, how am I supposed to know the rival's name? What I had found fascinating in this is that you meet Silver for the first time and he's really upbeat. Like, he's not supposed to be that. He's supposed to steal Professor Elm's Pokemon and then be like, I'm gonna go defeat my dad. Like, what? In the original game, it was supposed to be called Silent Hill. That kid's got a dog. And here we are with Nurse Joy, who is awesome as always to heal my Pokemon. I found it funny that, like, you click all of them and every single lady's like, hey, our machines are down, sorry bro. And apparently, yeah, you can't access this without Pokemon, go figure. You know, the funny thing is I originally wanted to go upward and not this direction, and then this happened, and it's like, hey look, who's this dude? It's Blue. As usual, someone's gonna stop you before going to the grass. Can I just for once see what happens? I know what happens, but come on, it'll be fun. I find it amusing that Professor Oak has a back room, and the fact that his place is here in Silent Hill Town. I found it rather amusing how much dialogue Pokemon loves to have. Like, this is a trope in every single game, and I'm not kidding when it's 3 minutes. In the original game, I wish they had kept this, because these starters are so much cooler. Just the amount of dialogue in this game, I swear, is, like, ridiculous. I think you spend, like, probably close to 10 to 15 minutes in here alone in the game. If this wasn't sped up, I'm really wondering how long all this dialogue would take to read and go through properly, instead of just, you know, me holding down the speed key, and then obviously I'd have to fight Silver and hopefully not lose, but hey, you know, things happen. I'm honestly convinced at this point Pokemon was never about catching the Pokemon and saying train them and be buddies. It's all about economics. Every time I see her, I think to myself, I'm the map, I'm the map, I'm the map, I'm the map, I'm the map. Here's some Pokeballs, be useful, catch Pokemon, fill up your Pokedex. And then long-winded stuff about helping her granddad again. I'm guessing that a lot of the names in this for the map were probably placeholder names, because if you notice, Goldenrod isn't here, and that's one of my favorite cities. Also, the name of the region is wrong. I thought that was funny. Quite frankly, I don't remember if this is part of Gold and Silver that you can just walk up to them as easy as it is and be like, you want to challenge in Pokemon League? Sure, buddy, you ain't even got 8 badges yet, though. It is now time to go into the wild and run into Pokemon I've seen a billion times, like this Pidgey. This dude's like, hey, by the way, do you know how to catch Pokemon? And I'm like, yes, I know how to catch Pokemon. Throw ball, catch Pokemon, put in party. Been doing this for a very long time, bro. Ooh, piece of candy. It's a berry! She tells you jumping off the ledge is a bit scary, but in my opinion, I think jumping into the void is a little fun. Ooh, piece of candy. That is clearly a wall, so I have no idea where to go. So how do I get to the next section of this game if I don't know where to go? What fascinates me is the fact that that was an entrance, and it didn't even look like an entrance. Why would you design it to look like that? That's not even like a hole in the wall or anything. I have been challenged by Beauty Victoria with her Meowsy, which is the pre-evolution of Meowth, which I never understood why we didn't get this kitten Pokemon. This is absolutely adorable in my opinion. Now being challenged by a toddler, which interesting, and his name is Fledgling Clayton. Fledgling is whatever he is, and Clayton, what kind of name is Clayton? Also, Tang is the pre-evolution of Tangela, which I thought was pretty neat. And here is Ring Ring, another cat Pokemon that is also a beta Pokemon that we never got, which I thought was really sad because I would have loved to have another cat Pokemon. And this is a rather cute one too. Woo, piece of candy. And now we have youngster Albert, who will fight us with his Geodude. And then we have Tri-Tails, which is the pre-evolution, the baby form of Ninetales, which I thought was adorable. Look, I'm not defending myself when I say this, but the first thing I thought of when I saw her sprite was this song. Oh, right, I forgot. YouTube says less than 5 seconds and I'm fine. So she has several chicks on her team, which is absolutely adorable of a Pokemon. It looks like another Babymon that they never released, which is the pre-evolution of Doduo. Did Bill have a house in Johto the whole time? Because I legitimately don't remember. All in all, this game was a load of fun to play because it's, I want to call it the precursor of what Gold, Silver, and Crystal were supposed to be in the very beginning. And seeing all the beta Pokemon currently in this Let's Play, I thought was pretty good. But at the same time, there's so many Pokemon that were left out that really annoyed the crap out of me. Like, I would have loved the seal and the bear that were left out, which really made me sad because those two are adorable, especially the bear Pokemon that I had. And I've had this stocked away for the past 5 years, and I didn't know what to do with it. Here's a screenshot or whatever. And if I understand right, this was the Spaceworld demo, and this is like a legitimate game. This is fully complete and everything, and it was pretty awesome. But unfortunately, Pokemon said, we're going to scrap like 90% of it and redo it. If you've played Gold, Silver, and Crystal, you know that. But I also have some other DS demos and some other stuff like that. And if you're new to my channel, you should check out those and like and subscribe, hit the notification bell, and come back for more content anytime you like. I hope I did a good job. So until next time, later, taters.